Hello friends, now we are going to find out the power loss in cable basically and basically in insulation resistance. So when we talk about the power loss, so we know that if we have one cable here, if we have one cable here like this, so the current flow like this. It means it will flow like this will be Ig means leakage current and this means IC. IC means charging current. So let us assume this is V phase and this is ground, V ground, because it is the cable will be in ground basically. So when we will draw the circuit, it would be like the capacitor and resistor are in parallel. The capacitor and resistor are in parallel and this is the conductor and this is the voltage basically. This is the voltage basically here VPH, and from the conductor it will be the current will be like total current like this will be IC and this will be IG. Look into that, these R and C, look into the circuit cable, R and C are in basically parallel, so whatever the total current, like you can draw like this also, this will be R and this will be C. So R and C, and total current will be like this. The total current will be I, and here this will be VPH, this will be VPH, this cable, and this will be the ground. This will be the ground, means zero voltage. So if you want to complete the circuit, then we can complete the circuit by this VPH. If you do not want to like see, so plus will be here and minus will be here. So basically, so I will be written as IR and IC. So if we take the voltage as common, so if the voltage is taken as the common, so the IR will be in same phase and IC will be in 90-degree leading to voltage, because capacitor current always lead voltage by 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees, so IR plus basically IR plus IC will give total current I. So total current I, so the angle difference between I and V will be treated as phi. This phi is power factor angle of cable. Phi is power factor angle of cable. And if you will see this delta is power loss angle. Power loss angle basically. So if we want to calculate the phi will be equal to 90 minus delta. So the power factor means cos phi of cable will be equal to cos of 90 minus delta, that is equal to sine of delta. So always remember, the power factor of cable will be equal to sine of delta, means sine of the loss tangent angle delta. So now we are going to power loss in terms of this delta. So if you will look in this diagram, you can see tan delta. So tan delta will be equal to this. Tan delta will be equal to IR upon IC. Basically this will be the magnitude. So tan delta we can write V by R divided by IC value will be written as V by XC. So V by XC, so we cancel out the tan delta, we can write in terms of XC by R. So tan delta we can write from here, tan delta will be equal to 1 upon omega C into R. So from here we can say 1 upon R will be equal to omega C into tan of delta. So now if we want to calculate the power loss in the cable, power loss in the cable, so there will be no power loss in capacitance, only will be in resistance. So Vph square upon R, and we know that 1 upon R value is omega c tan delta, so it will be Vph square into omega c tan of delta. So power loss we can write is equal to Vph square into omega c tan of delta. So this is the per phase power loss. If you want to calculate the three phase, then we can multiply in by 3 and we can calculate the power loss. So it has been given 110 kV single core coaxial XLP insulated power cable delivering power at F is equal to 50 Hertz. F is equal to 50 Hertz, has capacitance of C is equal to 125 into 10 to the power minus 9 farad per kilometer. If the dielectric loss tangent of XLP is 10 delta is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 4 minus 4, then find out the total power loss in cable. So power loss in cable will be equal to, we just derived the formula, power loss in the cable is nothing but Vph square into omega into C into tan of delta. So Vph square means 110 whole square into omega means 2 pi into 50 into C is 125 into 10 to the power minus 9 into 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power minus 4. So this is coming out to be 95.03 watt per kilometer. So this is the power loss. So here it is all about this concept of power loss in cable as well as one numerical. Thank you.